what jumps out from REE Automotive is $5.1 billion in signed deals. Can you walk us through, what do these deals look like? How are they kind of split up, among different customers? Are they coming from some of those investors? And what does the timeline look like for those signed deals?
So naturally, I can go on to a certain extent of what we can share at this point. We don't want to ruin the surprise of what yet to come. But those deals are, or what you meant in terms of the 5.1, are built or consider built upon signed MOUs and other agreements, right? And this is from a large number of customers. We're talking about 14 different players that we're engaged with, building up that stream. And I think that's even in the later part of the investor deck that everybody can go up and see the breakdown. And there's a very nice chart there that shows the different segmentation of each part as years grow. And you can see that we're not dependent on any specific market segment, which makes us, in my view, for lack of a better word, inevitable. Where we're existing today in all relevant market segments for us in the commercial and mobility as a service business, as well as with a diversity of customers and partners.
Perfect. So, I see 260,000 units signed, a huge advanced pipeline, possibly 477,000 more units, and $14 billion more in additional orders. How do we get those deals signed, and what may that timeline look like? If you can give us a little bit of color. I know you can't break down specifics for us here.
Yeah, I would love to. We chose, when we started to go on the SPAC path, we chose a slightly different path in a sense of how do we want to show our order book. And instead of having, a top-down approach of market penetration or year-over-year extrapolations, we decided to show only what is a signed MOU or advanced pipeline. Advanced pipeline or advanced negotiation. We're in talks with a lot of players in the market for a long time, some quite a few years. And these discussions are maturing into agreements as time goes by. When we get to know each other, they evaluate the technology for a long time. We're becoming, we are aligning our interests, and we're moving into signing. And we have quite a good record of, I would say, converting our advanced pipeline into signed MOUs and agreements, because these are long-term relationships that we are having with those customers and partners. Now, the fact that we are speaking with a very big variety of those players, right? Everything from last mile deliveries, mid-mile deliveries, logistics, robotics, autonomy, so on and so forth, gives us a very big understanding, a very deep understanding on the market and how it works and what our customers are looking for. And it allows us to create a very unique offering for them, which is actually built upon something which is quite unique to us, which is our CapEx light model, our ability to take this to market, right? Because at the end of the day, regardless of how amazing your technology is, if you can't bring it to market, you've not really done anything, right? And we've spent the past few years in building that ability, that network of tier ones that are exclusive with us, a complete closed network that allows us to manufacture in almost 30 countries around the world in hundreds of production lines, where we take those subcomponents, subsystems from our tier one partners, and we assemble them at the point of sale. So we're going to build roughly 15 integration center, assembly lines, if you'd like, around the world in the next 5 years. And these are going to support the order book that you see, which is just short of a $20 billion cumulative for the next 5 years. It's $19.1 billion, out of which around a third, just under a third in terms of revenue, and more than a third in terms of quantity is already signed in MOUs.